I am Lauren Cheeks, and welcome to the Vic Thomas Hatchery. The hatchery is located in Campbell County in the beautiful community of Brookneal, Virginia. Some history about the hatchery is that it was built initially in the 1960s as an egg collection station right along the banks of the Stanton River. And in the early 1990s, a decision was made to move the hatchery from where it was built as it kept getting flooded up to higher ground. About the same time, Senator Vic Thomas of Roanoke, Virginia, put a piece of legislation through the legislature that funded the construction of new hatchery, hence where the hatchery gets its name from, Senator Vic Thomas. In 1995, the ground was broken and our current hatchery was built. The fish that we grow here at the hatchery are striped bass, saugeye, walleye, and bluegill. The Vic Thomas Hatchery team consists of 6 employees, 3 full-time staff and 3 seasonal employees. Here at the hatchery, we have 6 earthen ponds. They are not lined, but they are earthen dirt ponds similar to a farm pond. Those ponds range in size from about less than half an acre all the way up to about 4.2 acres. Now I will let Mike tell you about our production process.
Walleye production begins about the middle of February when the female and the males are migrating up out of Bugs Island, Carr Reservoir to the spawning grounds here at Brookneal. The female fish are collected from the river, brought up into the hatchery, and placed into spawning tanks. The males are also brought up and placed into holding tanks. When the females are ready to spawn, we'll remove them from the spawning tank, strip the eggs from the female into a pan, place the milk from the males into the pan, and stir the eggs to complete the fertilization. We must add clay solution to the pan because the eggs are very adhesive. Then pour the eggs into a McDonald hatching jar, where they circulate over the course of the next 13 days. When they hatch out, they're placed into a holding tank. At 1 to 3 days of age, they are stocked into the pond. They remain in the pond feeding on natural zooplankton for the next 30 days. At that time, the pond is drained down into a harvest kettle or catch basin where the fingerlings are removed from the catch basin and then transported to Philpott Reservoir, Leesville Reservoir, Bugs Island, and various other streams and lakes in the Commonwealth. Striped bass normally start showing up in the Stanton River about mid-April. Unlike walleye, striped bass hatch in about 2 days. And at 5 days, we stock them into a production pond for the next 30 days. Then we transport those fish into the receiving waters, which in this case is primarily Smith Mountain Lake, then Leesville Reservoir, and then back into Carr Reservoir, Bugs Island. Vic Thomas Hatchery also produces saugeye. Saugeye is a hybridization between walleye and sauger, but we must be careful that we do not introduce those saugeye into water bodies where our walleye broodstock come from, because we do not want that fish to cross back with a walleye. During the walleye hatchery season, we must identify and trace the walleye broodstock through the hatchery. So we started inserting this streamer tag called the Floy tag that has a unique number for that fish and has the identification that the tag is from Vic Thomas Hatchery. Those tags are pink in color for the females and blue in color for the males. We want to try to diversify the genetics of the fish that we're producing. So when we're out there collecting our broodstock, if we run across one of our hatchery tagged fish, we'll probably leave it in the river, but we're definitely not going to spawn the fish. So if you're running a catch and release and you catch a fish that has a blue or a pink tag, write the number down, give us a call so we can log that information and then release the fish, but do not remove that tag from the fish. Now, another tag color that you'll see out there is a yellow tag. And those yellow tags are inserted by the field biologists for tagging surveys, and there's a reward for those tags. It's very important that these yellow tags, if you catch the fish and remove the tag, to return that tag back to the biologist because they need that information.
We encourage you to stop by and visit us. We welcome visitors. We are passionate about the work we do, and we'll do our best to take some time to tell you about the hatchery, what we do, and how we're helping the resource. Being able to supply fish for the Commonwealth of Virginia and our anglers is a really rewarding part of the work we do here at the Vic Thomas Hatchery.